Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, and in today's news, Meghan and Prince Harry said they would step down as senior royals on March 31st, following days of negotiations with the Queen and her aides in mid-January, before the coronavirus pandemic hit the European continent. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have yet to announce their future brand name and what their charitable organisation will focus on, despite the date fast approaching. Now, Express.co.uk is asking its readers whether they think the Duke and Duchess of Sussex should push back their exit until the end of the pandemic in a show of unity during this time of crisis for the UK and the world. Meghan and Harry announced their intention to step down as senior royals in early January, a few months after they voiced their struggles to live a life under the public eye and media scrutiny. The Sussexes flew to Canada after delivering their bombshell statement and returned to carry out their last private and public official engagements as royal patrons and members of the royal family. While in the UK, Meghan and Harry attended together the Endeavour Fund Awards, the Mountbatten Festival of Music, and Commonwealth Day service at Buckingham Palace. They also attended solo engagements and carried out private meetings with patronages and organisations the Sussexes will continue to support even after they step down. Following their last tour to the UK in early March, Meghan and Harry returned to Canada, where they are self-isolating with their son Archie Harrison. Other members of the royal family are also self-isolating, with the Queen and Prince Philip staying together at Windsor Castle with a handful of members of their staff. Prince Charles and Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, are believed to have moved to Scotland for the time being. Both the Queen and the Prince of Wales continue to work remotely. The monarch will continue to receive the government's red box and is believed to be holding her weekly meeting with the Prime Minister over the phone. Meanwhile, the Prince of Wales is said to have set up a digital office, which allows him to carry out most of his work and keep in touch with his employees in the Duchy of Cornwall and his patronages. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge are said to be staying in Amner Hall, Norfolk, but Prince William has been tipped by some royal commentators to be stepping up his work in the next few weeks and be more physical presence in the crown, while the monarch and her heir apparent are remaining behind closed doors due to their higher risks of suffering severe consequences from contracting coronavirus. Meghan and Harry have opened up on the coronavirus pandemic on Instagram. 5 days ago, the pair pledged to use their platform to share information and resources, helping people to navigate the pandemic as well as uplifting stories. In an Instagram post, they said, "We often speak of compassion. All of our lives are in some way affected by this, uniting each of us globally. How we approach each other and our communities with empathy and kindness is indisputably important right now. Over the coming weeks, this will be our guiding principle. We will be sharing information and resources to help us all navigate the uncertainty, from posting accurate information and facts from trusted experts, to learning about measures we can take to keep ourselves and our families healthy, to working with organizations that can support our mental health and emotional well-being. In addition, we will focus on the inspiring stories of how so many of you around the world are connecting in ways big and small to lift all of this up." That is all for today's news. Thank you very much for listening. I'll see you next video.